Hello everyone. Today in chapter 7 Things Around Us second part we will discuss about habitat and biotic and abiotic components. Habitat. The term habitat means a place where an organisms lives naturally and reproduce. वो जगह जहाँ पे कोई ऑर्गेनिज्म जो है वो अपने नेचुरल एनवायरनमेंट में रहता है और रिप्रोड्यूस करता है, उसको हम कह देते हैं हैबिटेट. The organisms depend on their habitat for their food, water, air, shelter, and other needs. Some types of habitat are ocean, forest, grassland, desert. Several kinds of plants and animals may share the same habitat. अलग अलग तरीके के plants और animals जो होते हैं वो एक ही तरीके के habitat को भी share करते हैं. A habitat contains both living and non-living components. So living components we call it as a biotic components and the non-living components are called as abiotic components. Examples of biotic component plants and animals, whereas non-living component या abiotic components के अंदर भी include air, water, soil, etc. Now biotic components. Living organisms like plants, animals and microorganisms all are biotic components of habitat. इसके अंदर हम स्टडी करते हैं फर्स्ट प्लांट्स को. Plants make their own food with the help of green pigment called chlorophyll. Plants जो है अपना खाना खुद बनाते हैं. उस प्रोसेस को हम क्या देते हैं फोटोसिंथेसिस, और फोटोसिंथेसिस प्रोसेस के लिए दे नीड क्लोरोफिल, सनलाइट, वाटर एंड मिनरल्स. So plants are the producers. Next, animals. Animals feed on plants or other animals for energy or for the food. Animals जो होते हैं वो या तो दूसरे plants पे या दूसरे animals पे depend करते हैं food के लिए. They get the nutrition from different plant or animal products they consume. On the basis of that one, again we categorize animals as herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, scavengers and decomposers. First, herbivores. Herbivores are the animals that feed only on plant sources. जो खाली plant sources खाते हैं वो herbivores. Example like cow, buffalo. Whereas animals that feed on the flesh of other animals we call as a carnivores. Example like lion, tiger. Omnivorous organisms that feed on both plant and animals we call as a omnivorous. Human beings are also the example of omnivorous. Monkey is the example, bear is the example of omnivore. Scavengers, animals that feed on the remains of dead animals we call it as a scavengers. Example likewise vulture, jackal. Decomposers are the microorganisms which are present in the soil and that break down the dead and decaying matter into simpler substances. Example में आ जाता है fungi, bacteria. Abiotic components. The non-living components of a habitat are called as abiotic components. Example soil, light, air, water, etc. Soil. Soil is the topmost layer of earth crust. Earth crust का topmost layer है. And how it is formed? It is formed when rocks are broken down into small particles. The process we call as a withering. So by the withering process, soil is formed. Soil provides the necessary conditions for many living things to survive. Second abiotic component is light. Light is or sunlight is essential for the plants to prepare food, and the food which is prepared by plants are to be consumed by animals and human beings. So the light play a very important role. The sun ray also helps in keeping animals warm and maintain the body temperature. Air. Air is a mixture of various gases including oxygen and carbon dioxide, and these both play a very important role in the survival of living things. Plants and animals both need oxygen for breathing and respiration process, and carbon dioxide which is released during the process, it is used by the plants for photosynthesis process. Next abiotic component is water. Water is also essential for the survival of living things. Plants use for photosynthesis process. Human beings, animals need water to perform various body functions. Water carries oxygen and carbon dioxide in the dissolved form, which is used by the aquatic animals, those who live in water. So water is also essential or important for all living components. There is a picture which explains about the interaction between biotic and abiotic components, how the both are depend on each other. This is all about things around us in this one chapter. Thank you.